This is my dad's Caballero GMC El Camino, basically. He has a pretty bad, or a series of pretty bad exhaust leaks. So this thing's leaking real bad.
Leaking from that collector right there.
I can feel it up there. It's leaking right here. It's leaking on these welds too. So, this is where my dad's exhaust is leaking. Whee! So, the donut, oopsie, the donut up there at the union from the header to the exhaust is actually loose. Like I can actually move it with my finger. It's very loose. So, and unbolt that, and we'll put a new donut up in there. The other one actually seems to be fine. It's not moving, it's not leaking. So I'm not gonna change that one. Then we have a backup one. But the exhaust is leaking from all these welds. So we're gonna fix those too. There's a leak on top of this. I think the guy actually welded this all on the ground. There's a leak right there. You can see where that carbon's coming out. And there's a whole, like, he didn't even weld the top of this exhaust. Like, it's literally just slipped in there. Okay, so we got one side disconnected. I'm gonna sort out the hangers kind of at the end, but that was like not even really tight. I was able to move it with my hand. So that's sorted. And now I've lowered the exhaust down. It's a little easier to see where all these leaks are. Like I can at least grind this down and give it some love and sort out what's going on there. The header's disconnected right there. And there's the source of most of the leak. That should not look like that. It should look like that. Much better. So I'm looking forward to hearing what it sounds like once we've put that in. It won't sound like a tractor anymore. And my mom won't mind riding in my dad's El Camino, hopefully, after all this. Okay, not the prettiest, but I am confident it will not leak. Anyway, I'm just letting the welder cool down a touch. Let it run with the fan on, I should say. And I'm gonna put the donut in back there, send that back up, and then kind of figure out what we're gonna do with that hanger there that was wired on. I gotta decide how to sort that out, but that'll be next. She's all sewn up. I'm just gonna lower it and start it, and I'll do a little before and after of the moment before I start it. And this should really show the difference, hopefully. I found a nail on one of the tires, so I'm gonna fix that first. So let's try this again. Leak is fixed. I don't know what happened there. My foot just slipped on the accelerator and it left all this black stuff on the fender for some reason. I'm not exactly sure what happened, but it seems to be fine. Lots of tires left. And these are actually my old rims from my C1000. I had a 1960 C1000. It's in the end of one of those videos before. I think the one when I was finishing up the oil collector for the lift. But those rims were on that for when I first got it, and then I got some center lines because center lines are the best. But yeah, this thing, I like it a lot. It's a 454, so that might explain what might be in the video before this. It needs that suspension. I pumped up the suspension after I started it. That might even show in the video. So I am going to put my air ride, in fact, my air ride and my springs on this thing for sure. Because this thing, the rear springs actually have like lift blocks in them because they're so worn out. That's part of the reason why it low rides all the time. And I'm sure the whole air system is leaking. But yeah, big block action. Gbody. They look good in here together. This thing's fun. Super stoked on it. Needs to be washed, but we can do all kinds of stuff to it and make it even cooler. Anyway, next up will be doing the suspension. Yeah, we'll switch over the rear springs and the air shocks onto this and all the hoses. Mine's actually mounted in the gas door, and his is mounted the back in a weird way. You're going to take all that out. And that should sort out his rear suspension, which is great. And then that means that immediately after that, probably same video, will be me putting coilovers on old beautiful there SS. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching.